Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. We've got a visitor somewhere. It's not a monkey. I'm here for Friday Thoughts, so welcome. Happy Friday, if it's Friday for you now as you connect with this. If not, just happy days. I trust you're having a good day. So every second Friday I try and come out and bring out a video on my Friday thoughts. This will be my thoughts on something, answering a question. I also share some art videos every other week. So I don't really know what I'm going to talk about today. So I thought I'd do what I used to do. When I used to do live videos and pull cards for just 2 days at a time, I used to work with my cards and I'd share little bits of pockets of information and treasures, maybe little snippets of valuable information that, and I'm not saying this because I think I'm something special. I'm just saying this is what I've heard feedback from other people, is that these little things have been helpful. So I wanted to, I'm going to pull 2 cards from my deck and we'll see what my thoughts are on those things. And I'm sure it'll be very timely. It might sound a bit odd if this is like, what are your Friday thoughts about? It might be like, what? So just, if you could just bear with me a minute, I'm going to pull 2 cards from my decks here, my combined deck. And I'm going to look at these cards and offer my thoughts about whatever insight they have to offer. So you will probably know what that is before me because it will probably be in the video title. So as I'm shuffling, I just want to also welcome my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So let's find 2 cards. So I'm just going to split the deck. And I trust the right cards have come up, whatever they are. So we're looking at these 2 cards. Okay. This is probably going to be interesting. First of all, we have the crocodile and the dolphin. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about the card. Then I'm going to just expand on this with my thoughts on whatever it is that I want to talk about relating to these. And you know, why these might be seen as little gems or treasures is that I'm trusting that whatever's shared might be able to help you or maybe even be relevant for what you're going through at this time. I'm sure it's no accident that you happen to be watching this video right now. So the crocodile is card 5 and it says to stand in your survival power. So usually when this card comes up, it's reminding us not only have we been through tough times before, but we're probably going through quite tough times now. And that we need to remember that we are a survivor. We've survived before and we're going to survive again. You know, even when it comes time to vacate our physical body, when it comes time for us to draw our last physical breath, we still survive. That's what I feel. I mean, we've all got different beliefs around that, and I'm certainly not going to try and force or convince you to believe what I believe, but I do feel that we do live on, that we do continue forward as a soul or a spirit from this body, this vehicle that houses our spirit. So, you know, even at those very dire moments of drawing our last breath, which would be the most extreme perhaps of what we might go through, I do feel that we still survive. And you know, sometimes that's a comfort too, if we've lost loved ones and if we're going through a grief sort of time, to think about, okay, what do I feel about what happens when we leave our body? For me, my thoughts are, what I feel is that I feel that we are energy or essence or light or sound, and that a large part of us, like we could say our soul or our spirit, exists not only in this body. I feel like only a small part of our soul resides in this vehicle of our body that we've been born with in this lifetime. I feel like there is more to us than just this body. So I feel when we draw our last breath and when our physical body expires for whatever reason, I feel like that part of our soul, of our spirit, our essence, returns to its wholeness, into itself, and then has experience on a spiritual kind of level, and then maybe chooses to have more of an earthly experience, or more of an experience perhaps in a different space, in a different time. I feel like we're here to expand. I feel like we're here as beings, as spiritual beings, if we're open to it, to expand ourselves as a soul. And I feel like a really great way to expand ourselves as a soul is to come into these types of physical experiences where we do face challenges, we do forget ourselves. And in many ways I feel our journey here too is to remember who we are. But I do feel that we're here to expand. So my thoughts, I guess, if this is Friday thoughts, my thoughts on our survival beyond this physical body is that we survive, is that our essence continues to grow and expand and experience. So, because I feel we are a part of the Creator, and if the Creator is also an essence or a soul or a spirit, if you like, is the Creator, I feel like we're also, as individuals, aspects of the Creator. So I feel our role is to expand ourselves so we can expand the Creator, which in other words means that we are creators too. And I'm very cautious of getting into this God complex thing where people think they're God or think they're God's gift to the earth. I think that's a very narcissistic approach. I feel that we, in a humble, balanced, togetherness way, seeing each other as equal, that we are a part of the Creator. So there's some thoughts of mine that connect maybe with this, but expanding on this crocodile, just reminding us that we are survivors, that we have survived hard times before and we will survive again. So let's remember that we can do this and remember to keep going. And the Dolphin, card 6, says it's a time to celebrate. So this is very much about looking at what we're grateful for, what we can celebrate about our life, about ourselves, about our experience, our journey, what we've been through, and actually travelling through those hard times. And those hard times call new parts of ourselves forward. They call us to step up in new ways that we've never had to step up to before. So we're going to have to step out of our comfort zone so that we can continue to survive and continue to keep going. So any message I could have for you now is to not give up, to keep going, to maybe reflect on how far you've walked and where you've walked before, and think about celebrating that to help you keep going. So just some quick thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on survival after we draw our last breath? What are your thoughts on keeping going, of celebrating our journey through life? What are your thoughts on what I've shared? I'd love to hear them. So thanks for watching. It's lovely to connect with you today. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. If you would love to learn more about me and the work I do at Temple of Balance, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. I'll be back next week again for my Friday thoughts, and also Wednesday check-in and my cards for the week on Monday. So thanks for connecting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.